Well, hello everyone and welcome to Super Dungeon Explorer. This is my review of Stilt Town Zombies. How do I know it's the Stilt Town Zombies? Because I don't actually have the box in front of me. Well, I kind of got rid of the box and I should have actually reviewed this ages ago. Well, anyway, let's actually begin, shall we? Let's start off with the spawning point, the Grabby House. We'll have a look at the classic mode. You get 2 cards, which is right here, paired spawning point. So 1 armor, 4 health. It's a blue affinity. It's also got the ability called Grabby Hands. We'll look into that soon. So spawning 2 Grabby Houses, which is the spawning points. It has 1 Shamble Priest, 2 Prowlers, 2 Pudge, and 6 Swampies. There you go, that's a start. So Grabby. A model that is adjacent to an enemy model with Grabby may not move. Ah, that's quite nice. And Grabby Hands. Monsters with blue affinity that are within 2 squares of Grabby House gains Grabby. Well, there you have it. So, anyone with the blue affinity 2 squares with their Grabby House gets Grabby. Huh, who would have thought? Now, of course, not many heroes would want to move away from where they want to be anyway. However, sometimes it just happens. I've tried to place heroes where they need to be, and then all of a sudden some monsters show up and they have Grabby, and it's like, oh great, now I can't move. Thanks, really appreciate that. So, what about the arcade versions? So, still armor 1, 3 health, has the Grabby Hand still, and it has 2 gangs, the Grave Robbers gang and the Rotters gang. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? Oh yes, and notice how the arms just come out of this house. This is why it's called Grabby. This is quite nice spawning point, really. I mean, really, I do like how those little hands are just coming out of the house. Nice. Next up is the Swampy. Here is the Swampy. This is classic. We'll have a look at the arcade modes of the gangs for these, but still have movement 5, 1 action. Makes sense. So strength 2 blue with a range of 1. Armor just automatically 1. Wheel 1 blue. Dex 1 blue. Has Grabby and Mob. 1 health, 1 and 1 score point to activate. Nice. Yep, 8-bit. So, Grabby, which is exactly the same as the Grabby House. The models can't move. Right, anyway. When making a melee attack, offensive action, a model with Mob adds 1 blue strength to their offense roll for every additional model with Mob that is in range of their target, up to 3 of them, of course. And well, you're definitely going to get a nice whole lot of them. There's 6 of these. Have a closer look at these things. I mean, seriously, that's kind of terrifying, really. Seriously, but it's a very good model. Very, very good. Just really like the way how they just did their mouths wide open, and you could actually try and paint inside of it, and it's like, oh wow, that's really, really good. I like that. And like, yeah, literally, you get 6. That's pretty good, pretty good, yeah. Next up, we have the Prowlers. Have movement 8, very fast for zombies, isn't it? 2 actions. That's kind of scary now. Right, 3 blue in strength, 1 star in armor, 1 blue in will, 3 blue in dex. 1 health, 1 action. Has Grabby, Mob, and Stealth for 1 offensive action. Homunculus, 1 melee strength range, 1 melee range. Right, if a homunculus inflicts a wound, 1 witch may remove a single wound token. Okay, so in this game there are no witches. Well, in this expansion, I'm sorry. In this game there are witches, but that's for another review later. So it's 8-bit. Right, so we already was aware of Grabby, heroes can't move. We was already aware of the mob, which is anyone that's within range gets an extra more blue strength. And the stealth is the action targets in a model with stealth reduce their range by 3 to a minimum of 1. So they're fast, they can hit hard, well, potentially, and they can heal witches as well. However, there are only 2 of these things. That's what they look like. They've got their hands on the floor, sprinting around like crazy. Oh, anyway, that's nice. We'll get into the arcade versions of them later. Next we have Pudge. They have movement 5, 1 action. They have 2 blue in strength with a range of 1. Okay, 1 armor, 1 blue will, 1 blue dex, 2 health, and they cost 2 skull points to activate. They have Grabby, have Gross, and Mob. So 1 offensive action called Disgusting. So melee attack, Lance 3, plus 1 red strength, and Poison. These are the 16-bit monsters. So we was already aware of the Grabby and Mob. What about Gross? So when Pudge is destroyed before removing the model, resolve the following action. So it's offensive, melee, wave 1, and it just does an extra 1 red strength. So 2 blue, 1 red in a wave 1 when they die. Well, with this you get 2 of them, and they are the big bases. And this is what they look like close up. They look kind of stupid, which looks hilarious. No, seriously, that's all they are supposed to be, hilariously funny looking. Nice. Next we have Shamble Priest, which is a movement of 6. 3 actions. Strength, range 1 with 2 blue. Armor is 3 blue. Will has a range of 6 and 2 red. So you're going to be using his magic. Right, dex 1 blue, 1 red, 3 health, 2 skull points worth. Just a red affinity. So let's see what it does. As a offensive action for 3, pincushion, range of 8 with a magic, plus 2 blue on will, hook shot, doing bane and hex. That's pretty deadly. Right, 1 wakey wakey. Place 1 zombie from the spawning pool adjacent to Shamble Priest. Shamble Priest suffers 1 wound. Okay. And 3 is brain food, which affects all of the monsters. Wave 3. All zombies may immediately make 1 melee attack. Now, this is a witch elite, which I kind of actually forgot. This is a witch. Why did I forget about that? Because that homunculus thing would have worked. I am so sorry. I should really re-edit that out, but I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna force myself to try not to make any more dumb mistakes like that. So that's that. Anyway, so let's have a look. Got the Bane, which is there, the hookshot, the hex. That's what's in the back. It is a 16-bit. There's only 1. This is the Shamble Priest, which is a witch. Oh, never mind. It's a skull right there. It's like on fire, which is kind of cool. Typical staff with a skull on it. Fancy looking hat. I mean, seriously, it looks really cool. Really nice. Nice. Let's have a look at the arcade gangs, shall we? We have the Rotters. So, the Rotters comes with the Pudge and Swampies. So on its own, 1 action there, strength 2, range 2, but as a gang, 3 action points, strength 3, range 3, ouch. So, Grabby and Gross, we've already seen that. It's got Disgusting with Lance, 5, does poison, 4 health, 1 armor, 5 movement, Swampy, Grabby, Mob, 5 movement, 1 health, 1 armor. And then we have the Grave Robbers, so here we have, which is the Shamble Priest and Prowlers. On its own, it's just 1 action, 2 strength, range of 3. But in a game, 2 actions, strength 3, range 3. So the Shamble Priest of movement 5, 2 health, 1 normal armor, got pin cushion right there, +1 strength, hook shot, bane and hex. And yeah, the Prowler, got Grabby, stealth, and of course Homunculus. If Homunculus inflicts a wound, Bonded Shamble Priest removes 1 wound token. Well, they've only got 2 health. So is a Prowler. So, I mean, it's good, but it's not that important really, because you only just get that as the game. So, Well, anyway, let's continue on, shall we? We come to the mini boss, Gruesome George, which is the Undead Zombie mini boss. Movement 6. This is the classic mode, by the way. Movement 6, 3 actions. Range of 2 in melee with 2 blue. Sounds quite weak, but wait for it. Armor 2 blue. Yeah, seems kind of weak, but wait for it. Blue, 1 blue in will, 1 blue in dex. 6 health. Of course, it'll have the 4 skull points. Immune to status. So mob, static charge, tough. 2 actions. Static discharge. Melee, wave 2, +1 strength. Okay, as in blue. There's 2, brilliant, which is a range of 6 melee, with a +1 red in strength. Gruesome George suffers 1 wound. Okay, and now we have 2 right here, which is electric jolt, affects himself. Gruesome George heals 1 wound. So let's just have a look at what's really going on. Mainly with static charge. A model with static charge gains 1 blue strength and 1 blue in armor for every wound they are currently suffering. And tough, during its upkeep, a model with tough removes a single wound. So not only could he hit really poor, but eventually can hit really hard, and with the likes of brilliant and then eventually tough. I mean, that's just really scary. He'll hit hard, and he could actually defend quite well. It's a tough mini boss. Probably not as tough as the arcade version of himself. I hate fighting him. But anyway, he's a very good challenge. But you don't want to fight him straight away, because he becomes almost too impossible when you just have to ignore him and run away. Anyway, right, this Gruesome George with a movement of 6, 2 action points, strength 3, armor 1, range 3, 6 health, static charge, tough. Right, here it is, brilliant. +2 in strength. Gruesome George suffers 1 wound. Gruesome George heals 1 wound with the electric jolt. And static charge. A model with static charge gains +1 star in strength and +1 star in armor for every wound they are currently suffering. And it's got tough during the upkeep. Remove a single wound token. And literally I tried to fight him at the very start. I was doing so well, and until it comes to, like, I don't know, 3, 4, or even 5 damage already on him, he wasn't budging. And of course, with Tough, he just goes ahead and regains that wound back. He's so annoying. He really is. It's amazing if you actually do beat him, as in for your first mini boss. But whew, I wouldn't want to try and fight him again on the first mini boss. That is. Let's have a look at what he looks like. Well, he's actually pretty tall. Yeah, it's it's not that bad. It's got this like open mouth. I don't know if my camera can actually. Yeah, of course it can. Yeah, like a lot of the zombies as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's funky hair right there. It's not bad, you know. It looks pretty basic, really, but at the same time, basic isn't actually a bad thing for mini bosses. Let's take a quick look at his treasure, which is Brain Souffle. So, gives you 1 blue strength and also Berserk. So during its activation, a model with Berserk may make a single melee attack costing no action points. Please note it says melee attack, so range means nothing, it's got to be melee. For 2, you've got Stinky, Wave 1, Poison, and it's the top slot. No, not bad at all. So up next is something very special, which I quite like this expansion, as it comes with a brand new pet, Mr. Bitey. Let's just have a look. It is a wonder, so there you have it, Mr. Bitey himself. From treasure card. And let's find out what Mr. Bitey does. Okay, so he's got movement of 6 and 2 action points. Alright, 2 strength with 1 range of melee, 2 star in armor, has small, master gains berserk, and we've already just seen what berserk does. So 2 actions is the rotten carrot, which is +1 in red strength, so that would be 3 red in strength. That's it. There you go. There's berserk again, just in case you didn't see it. An extra melee attack. And this is Mr. Bitey himself. Yep, really nice. This fluffy tail. Carrot on his head. So funny. Very nice. Last but not least, the hero, which is Survivor Marie Claude. Out of all of these heroes, they don't tend to have names. However, she has a name, Marie Claude. Oh, that is strange one. Human, of course. So, movement 6, 3 actions. Right, 3 blue in strength, 1 range. 2 red in armor, so she's very tough, even though she's got no armor at all. 2 blue in will, 3 blue in dex, 5 health, 2 potions, can't go wrong with that. Tough, yes. Rolling pin, which is a sweep, 2 melee. Melee, of course, has been 3 blue. That's not all that bad, you know, like 3 blue. Just find another melee kind of equipment and off you go, laughing. Frying pan for 2. It's well, just an extra 1 red in strength and bane. Oh, range 1, yeah, that's quite nice. And hearty grog, heal 1 and remedy. Nice. And it's a green potion as well. So, just to double check, got bane right there. Heal, which is heal any amount of wounds, which is 1 for this. Remedy, model affected by remedy removes all status effects tokens, of course. And tough, during the upkeep, model with tough removes a single wound. So, she's got good armor, she's got decent strength. She removes a single wound every time because of tough. She has 2 potions that allows to heal and get rid of status, which is amazing. Her attack isn't all that bad. But you know, just find more items to increase your strength. The frying pan, oh yes, there you have it. 1 red, 3 green. Or if you want to deal with mobs, you got the sweep 2 with the rolling pin. Absolutely amazing character. And here she is with the rolling pin and frying pan in hand. Yeah, I mean, look at that little ribbon there, that bow. And her hair as well, that's so nice. She's a very, very, very good hero. I like her a lot. Okay, so what do I think of the Stilt Town zombies? I think they are a very, very good purchase, no matter what. I mean, the zombies are quite fun to not only fight, but to also use as well for classic mode. Grabby is hilarious. I find the mini-boss quite challenging, which is a good thing actually. I don't recommend you trying to fight him straight away. I mean, if you're going to make him a mini boss in arcade mode, maybe the second one, or if you have the third mini boss, make him the third one, but not the first one. Definitely not. The hero, Survivor Marie Claude, I really, really do like. Her abilities is amazing, and you also get another animal companion as well. So yeah, that's a bonus as well. Okay, so what do I have to rate this? What? That doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking more like zombie now. Oh no, it's getting to me. So anyway, I would actually give this one... this is a tough one. I want to give it a 8.5 out of 10, because I think this one's probably the best Warband box there is. I mean, seriously, the zombies are great. The Survivor Marie Claude, the hero, is great. The mini boss is hilariously fun. But a bonus is literally the animal companion, the wonder that you get. So that's great. I mean, even the mini boss's treasure is good as well. So yeah, I think it's a great buy if you get any of the warbands. This one probably should be the #1 warband to get. Well, anyway, thank you very much. Until next time. Until then, thank you. Bye.